Visa and MasterCard has dipped quite a fair bit in the past 5 days because of a Senate bill that has been passed, basically requiring issuers to hold a one-to-one liquid reserve against the USD. Arguments are saying that Visa and MasterCard, right, their revenue model is going to be affected heavily as stablecoins can now settle payments on the blockchain and cut out the processing fees from Visa and MasterCard. So merchants like Shopify, Walmart, and Amazon are able to cut out the 2 to 3% processing fees imposed by these intermediaries. Right, so here are some counter arguments to this point. They don't have to compete, they just have to absorb these new stablecoins into their ecosystem. They've got the rails, the fraud protection, loyalty programs, and over 80 million plus merchant relationships. So all in all, Visa and MasterCard have this advantage of zero friction, the speed to market. Right, say a merchant like Walmart or Amazon, right, launches its own stablecoin. Say they gain a 10 to 15% absorption rate, but the rest of 85 to 90% still stays with, say, their previous vendors like MasterCard and Visa. So these merchants like Walmart and Amazon, they can't just ditch their customers. They will lose too much market share. Right? This means Visa and MasterCard are still controlling the flow of payment, and they are able to pressure them with fees or more incentives. MasterCard is releasing their own stablecoin as well, an end-to-end capability to absorb all the stablecoins. For example, just one singular card that can accept various different kinds of stablecoins. So currently, MasterCard is trading at around 37 PE ratio, and it's down around 6.9% over the past 5 days. Looking at the valuation, over the past 5 years, earnings per share has been trading around a 15% mark, and I expect it to keep growing at this rate. So I have my earnings per share growth at around 15% as well. I then took the lowest PE ratio and the highest PE ratio of the past 10 years and averaged it out. So assuming a PE of around 28, we'll get a share price of $466 per share. Right, so for Visa, my price to entry is around $308 per share. I'm assuming a 14% earnings per share growth, which has averaged over the past 5 years. And assuming a PE of around 30, which is conservative for a company of this type of mode, this company will give you a 12% compounded annual growth rate at around $308 per share, which has a targeted price of $543 per share.